In the Den with the TRU Wolfpack.
Another major award for a TRU Wolfpack player, outside hitter Yulia Pakamenko, has been named the Women's Volleyball Player of the Year in all of Canadian inter-university sport. She has also been named a CIS All-Canadian for a second year in a row. Pakamenko is the first female athlete from TRU to win a CIS Player of the Year and just the second in the university's 11-year CIS history. Fellow volleyball player Brad Gunter was the CIS Men's Volleyball Player of the Year 2 years ago.
Since she joined the Wolfpack in 2014, Yulia Pakamenko's been a difference maker, a big reason why the program's turned around. This season, leading the country in kills per set, and service aces, amongst other things. Just a dominant season for the fourth-year hitter, and that's earned her CIS Player of the Year.
It meant a lot, but I'm going to take it as a motivation for next year and to improve my skills and my game even more.
For me, it's hard to argue with her performance this year. As far as Player of the Year, she led the country in basically every offensive category, so kills, aces. She was up there in digs as well as one of our stronger serve receivers, so her blocking's improved a lot, so she's a pretty well-rounded player.
Pakamenko came to Kamloops 3 years ago from war-torn Ukraine, and since arriving, she's put her heart and soul into TRU. Her coaches and teammates say she's the hardest working player, both on and off the court.
Physically, she's fit. She's a big outside hitter. She has a really strong arm. She can hit at that level for a long period of time.
I wouldn't say that I'm such a good player because I have a lot of room for improvement, but I think passion, that what really drives me in volleyball.
For a Wolfpack team that went from 0-22 just 2 years ago and now coming off a second straight trip to the playoffs, this CIS Player of the Year nod can only help Chad Grimm in recruiting.
I mean, I think it puts us on the map as far as, a destination for players of that caliber. Seeing someone be that successful here and seeing the program progress.
And believe it or not, Grimm says Pakamenko is going to get better going into her fifth and final season next year.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's no reason for her not to get better. I mean, typically, volleyball players, women, their peak is close to 30 years old, so she's only 24. She's starting to develop different parts of her game already, and I think she can get better.
When the Wolfpack men's volleyball team takes to the court in the fall, they are going to have a different head coach. Pat Henley is taking a year off for professional development to concentrate on getting his master's degree. Former Wolfpack player Mike Hawkins will take over as head coach in Henley's absence. Hawkins has spent the last 2 years as an assistant coach and then head coach at the Lethbridge College in the Alberta College Conference. Henley will continue to do the bulk of recruiting, with Hawkins also having major input in player personnel decisions. This is the Final Four weekend in Canada West men's basketball, and among the 4 teams in Calgary this weekend are the TRU Wolfpack for the first time this deep into the playoffs. The Wolfpack joined the host University of Calgary, UBC, and the University of Manitoba, the 4 best teams in the conference, to decide who will go to CIS Nationals in Vancouver next week. While TRU was first in the Explorers Division, Calgary, UBC, and Manitoba were 1, 2, 3 in the Pioneer Division.
You know, when you're this deep into the postseason, that's the purpose of the postseason, is to, get to play the very best, and that's where we're at right now.
The Wolfpack will open against the UBC Thunderbirds on Friday night. Because of the 2-division format, Explorer and Pioneer, the Wolfpack didn't play UBC this season, but they've done some homework on their opponent ahead of Friday night's game.
They're a great basketball team. They're big, they're athletic, they guard very, very well, and they shoot a very good percentage. So it's going to be a challenge for us, but we're a confident group.
UBC, very athletic team. Like, they run in transition, they crash the glasses hard, they play the passing lanes, but we just have to do what we do. Like, we've been doing the same thing over and over all season. We just got to get a little better at a few things.
They're top 10 in the country, well coached, talented, pretty deep. But the cool thing about basketball is you line up your 5 and they line up your 5, the other 5, and guys go out there and play, and that's the fun of it all.
It's a game with added importance for TRU. With UBC hosting Nationals next week, they have an automatic bye. That means 3 of the 4 teams in Calgary this weekend will be going to Nationals. UBC and 2 others. The TRU Wolfpack hope to be one of them.
Back the Pack at TRU. It's affordable, fun family entertainment. If you have an organized school group, join the Junior Wolf Club and get in free. Community teams or groups can attend for a small fee. Call or visit the Wolfpack website and back the Pack at TRU. In the Den with the TRU Wolfpack. Enjoy great sporting events at affordable family places. Check out gowolfpack.tru.ca for details.